¿Está relacionado el instinto con la intuición?
You cannot talk about instinct without talking about intuition. You're talking about direct knowing, the knowing that is beyond logic. One of the secrets of achievement, of success, of brilliance, if you want to call it, is based upon glandular secretions. When our brain chemistry is not right, life is not right. When your frontal lobe is deactivated, in simple terms, you're victim to your traumas.
Pero no puedo parar, si lo mío es caminar y buscar, encontrar. Si tú vienes junto a mí, es más fácil seguir, aunque no sé.
El Dr. Joseph Michael Levry es un hombre que ha dedicado su vida a la búsqueda espiritual y para ello ha recorrido los caminos de la ciencia occidental, las matemáticas, la medicina y la metafísica, así como la sabiduría antigua de Oriente, retomando sus prácticas de sanación, como la meditación, técnicas de respiración, vibraciones musicales y yoga, que combinan exitosamente porque basa todo su trabajo en el amor incondicional. A través de su música, sus conferencias y sus textos, ha unido corazones y cambiado innumerables vidas en todo el mundo, mediante su mensaje basado en el profundo poder sanador del amor, la paz global y el servicio a los demás. Dr. Levry es un amoroso líder mundial que nos abre caminos de éxito para la salud y el bienestar. Familia querida, de verdad me siento muy suertuda, muy honrada, muy bendecida por estar con un maestro. Hoy en día encontrar un maestro vivo, de verdad es una fortuna, como lo acabo de decir. Y está aquí en Caminos con Luz para brindarnos pues, su sabiduría, su sonrisa maravillosa, pero sobre todo el amor incondicional con el cual Él sirve a donde quiera que vaya. Dr. Levry, bienvenido. Gracias por estar con nosotros.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so happy to be here with you.
I am
Thanks a lot.
more happier than you are. Vamos a platicar en este camino sobre la inteligencia intuitiva. ¿En dónde, en nuestro campo áurico, en nuestra inteligencia, en nuestro cerebro, en nuestro corazón, en nuestro gut, en dónde podemos encontrar la inteligencia intuitiva?
The intuitive intelligence, or our logical intuition, we've heard a lot of people say, I wish I knew it. They will say, I knew it. I should have listened to my guts. I should have trusted my guts. It is that part of us, when you speak of the guts, you're talking about the solar plexus, where you have your master brain. It is the capacity to synchronize the brain with the master brain in such a way in order to cause the mind to be extremely intuitive for our self-protection. So see, if you were to look at it, as a human being, you'll say, my guts, gut feelings. It is something you just know, that you cannot logically explain it.
Todos tenemos una intuición.
Yes.
¿Hay personas que la tienen más desarrollada que otras personas? ¿O que creen más en su intuición que otras personas? ¿Por qué será? ¿Porque han tenido experiencias positivas en el pasado?
It is, some people they don't listen to their inner voice because they believe in the power of the logical part of them. So logic has been ruling the world for many years. Even society is being ruled, they're operating based upon logic. As a result, it's becoming a brainwashing system that is causing humankind to become a little bit artificial in the use of intuition. But most of the major achievements, most of the most beautiful things ever created by humankind came straight from intuition. Therefore, the time has come for us to embrace our intuition so that we may create results that will benefit everyone without exceptions.
Se habla, se escucha que hay una ola de cambio de conciencia. Mucho tiempo nos basamos en creer y afianzarnos en nuestros 5 sentidos. Solamente en nuestros 5 sentidos, lo que tocamos, lo que vemos, lo que olemos, lo que sentimos, lo que comprobamos. Hoy en día hay un shift de conciencia donde estamos integrando el alma. Y es un cambio urgente que necesitamos entender, porque si no, seguiremos viviendo en el miedo, en la frustración de que todo lo que conocemos no tiene sentido y va a terminar.
Yes, there must be a shift of consciousness in order to benefit from intuition. It is the raising of consciousness that leads a human being to benefit from their intuition. And I will just be very precise with the word. Every event, everything that you're faced with, in essence, what you see is not what it is that you get. So every situation you are faced with, in business or in personal life, has a particular energy of its own. And that energy cannot be perceived by the power of our logical reasoning. We cannot perceive that energy with the 5 senses. We cannot get the job done by focusing on the appearances. So we need to raise our consciousness. We need to bring logic and intuition together in order to be able to perceive the truth of a situation. Otherwise, the truth that we're looking for will be lost. And as a result, we will make costly and unhealthy mistakes. So intuitional logic is vital for our self-protection.
Ahora que lo escuchaba hablar, me acordaba cuando yo iba a ser mamá, que leía todos los libros que llegaban a mis manos, de cómo amamantar, cómo parir, cómo dormir a mi bebé, y me volví una estudiosa del tema. Pero cuando ya tengo a mi bebé en mis brazos, había una discrepancia, una pelea en mi cabeza, porque los libros me decían una cosa, me indicaba completamente otra. Y me quedé con mucha culpa, porque muchas veces le hice más caso a la teoría que a mi corazón.
LuzMa, what you're speaking about is so vital and so important. We have to realize that when we use the totality of our brain, we can have access to that inner knowing, because every single human being has a sense of inner knowing. There is that direct knowing, that inner voice, that insight, whether you call it intuition or gut feelings, whatever you call it, every single human being has that. We don't always work with it. Most of the mistakes, 99% of most of the mistakes that humans are being faced with, that they're creating in their lives, it's because they're not using their intuition. Usually we just know. Sometimes you meet someone and something in you knows. And then logic justifies it time after.
¿Está relacionado el instinto con la intuición?
You cannot talk about instinct without talking about intuition. You're talking about direct knowing. A knowing that is beyond logic. A knowing that knowing has access to the source of all knowledge, all wisdom, and all understanding.
Las personas más amorosas y con el corazón más abierto están más conectadas, pienso yo, con su intuición. ¿Qué pasa con las personas que viven bajo sus 5 sentidos, que quieren empezar a fomentar esta conexión con su ser divino, con su inteligencia intuitiva?
I just love this question. There are so many interesting ways to develop the intuition. And I'm going to show just a couple as a taste of what it is we're going to do. In simple terms, when the breath is out of the body, the man or the woman is automatically intuitive. The secret, we're going to talk about various secrets of excellence, success, and achievement. One of the secrets of achievement, of glandular secretions, achievement of success, and brilliance, if you want to call it, is based upon glandular secretions. The good news is, the basis of our health is our glandular system, our nervous system, our blood. So, Intuition, this developing intuition is not a random science. It's a precise technology. Beside the fact that when you have a bad glandular system as a human being, as a man and as a woman, it makes you weaker, it makes your body weaker, it makes you look sicker, and it makes you look older. But the beauty of synchronizing, which means addressing the glandular system, it allows you to be able to, because you can synchronize through your pituitary gland, your entire glandular system in such a way that your mental attitude, your behavior, your mental reaction, your emotional reaction are all synchronized, and you have a beautiful perceptions which give you intuitional intelligence for your self-protections. But most importantly, the beautiful thing it does, it allows you to make decisions combining logic and intuitions. You can go to sleep at night, and the next day you wake up younger than you went to sleep.
So what's the secret then? How do we activate those glandulas?
Yes. Something as simple as by sitting down with your spine straight, you can eyes very close, and you can close your eyes and focus on your third eye, eyes slightly up, tongue at your palate. And you can take 2 breaths or 4 breaths as you inhale. Yes. And then you can, on the exhale in 1 breath or through the nose, just 1 breath you exhale. Beautiful. And you repeat that a few times, just a minimum of 3 minutes. By doing that, after 3 minutes, you take a full breath, and then you exhale and make the exhale as long as possible in order to just go down into the lower belly. That activates the mechanism, your logic and your intuition.
Una vez que la tienes activada, tu lógica y tu intuición, ¿cómo lo vamos a ver de manera positiva en qué áreas de nuestra vida?
Logic and intuitions, you cannot have the combination of logic and intuitions without having a high consciousness. And the raising of consciousness allows you to make the right decision, and that is extremely important. Whatever your luck is in life, your luck does not make decisions for you. It is your decision is all found in the decision that you make. You can do 100 things right. 1 mistake can destroy your entire life.
Yo creo que los niños pequeños, digamos, no sé, 6, 7 años, están muy conectados y tienen este sentido de inteligencia intuitiva muy afinada. Cuando una de mis hijas iba en primero de primaria, era el primer año que se iba a ir de campamento.
Yes.
Generalmente todos los niños están muy emocionados por su primer año de campo. Luciana, desde que nació, veía el aura en las personas. Entonces, cuando tiene que tomar la decisión de irse al campamento, no quería. Entonces, ella siempre tan segura de sí misma que yo le hice caso, y resulta que en el campamento entraron una banda de policías y hubo como un, ¿cómo se dirá? Cuando están buscando a narcotraficantes y sí, llegaron policías con pistolas y abruptamente entraban al cuarto de los niños con luz, con la luz enfocando a ver si había alguien escondido. Una redada, sí. El caso es que muchos de los niños regresaron muy traumados. Lo que quiero decir con esta historia, nosotros como mamás hay que estar atentos a la intuición, a la inteligencia intuitiva de nuestros hijos.
Children are extremely intuitive. When a child is in the womb of the mother, the brain wavelength is delta. So it is this part of the brain which allow you to give you capacity to resolve problems, because a lot of people have the capacity to resolve problems with their dreams. And when the child leaves the womb, not only do they leave delta, but they still hang out in the theta and alpha section of the brain waves. So they are still in touch with the other world. In children, all the way to 5 years of age, and some children even a little later, then when they start growing up and being fed all kind of garbage, the mind becomes so clouded so that our mind is so busy that it's no longer receptive to the guidance of the soul. So we have to encourage kids. This is a very good thing. We need to encourage kids. So we have to, there's not much to do but to hold the space for it to be developed.
Este potencial y esta inteligencia intuitiva, ¿cómo nos puede ayudar para realzarnos unos a otros? ¿Cómo podemos ayudarnos a crecer por el bien común?
Have intuitive intelligence. It means that you're operating from a balanced platform. If it's balanced, then it will benefit you and everyone else. When you come from a balanced platform, then everything that you do comes from a balanced platform. So the result is the following. Whatever you do, not only benefits you, but it benefits other people.
Pero sí es un trabajo el balance, porque vivimos en un mundo desbalanceado y sí creo que empieza con un autoconocimiento, con una creación de hábitos positivos y de una expansión de nuestro corazón para empezar a balancearnos nosotros.
Yes, you need to expand the heart, to move from a busy head to the heart. So there's a distance we have to walk. We have to walk from the head to the heart. In the heart, all the polarities merge into one.
De estos dos polares que estamos hablando, mente, corazón, amor, miedo, yo sé que muchas de tus enseñanzas son a través de oxigenarnos, respirar, y eso nos va a ayudar a cambiar nuestra frecuencia. ¿Qué otro trabajo podemos hacer para que todos nuestros problemas que están aquí adentro, que son nuestras historias, para poderlo trabajar y que no te haga tanto ruido y poder conectar desde el corazón como es la enseñanza que quieres?
The key is the brain chemistry. When our brain chemistry is not right, life is not right. When your frontal lobe is deactivated, in simple terms, you're victim to your traumas. Because when you're faced with situations, tendency of your trauma is to want to replay itself. The emotional trauma is always trying to replay itself. So we are addicted to the past. When your emotional trauma pours into your feelings, you don't feel good, but you don't know why you don't feel good. Because you're fighting with something you cannot see. So our feelings are very important, but when you control the frontal lobe, you neutralize that aspect so that you're no longer a victim of your past. You're guided by a mind that it's so clear, so relaxed, that you can hear the voice of your soul very clearly.
Pero sí fue importante en el proceso revisar esos traumas para poderlos resignificar.
Yes, and this you can through your spiritual practice. Usually when you sit down to meditate and you align your breath, your mind, body and spirit become aligned. And when the eyes, which are the sun, you can fix them on what they call the moon line, which is a line from the top of the head all the way down the top and down. When you fix it, then all the old trauma comes out. And what we do is when you see it, you attach nam to it. If nam is zero times the trauma becomes zero. You see?
Con la práctica de nam.
Yes. So you take nam, you look at the trauma, and you stick it to the trauma. Every time it comes, you stick it to it. Then it comes, you stick it to it. Now in real life, you want to act, the trauma presents itself. It's too late for the trauma because it already has nam to it.
Y la manera de accesar a nam, para la gente que nos ve.
Nam as neuro, activating advanced meditations, is a use of nam, which means the divine power manifested through the sound current that changes the brain waves and align the mind, the brain, and the body. You create a neural network that causes your body to become extremely positive. So you create positive and beneficial patterns in your personality. And then you operate like an angel that came from the heavens to enjoy the earth. another human experience.
Así de fácil. Accesando a NAM. Pues sí. Y no es nada más accesar a NAM, sino es todo un proceso de autoobservación y de trabajo personal y de disciplina.
So ultimately, self-discipline is nothing other than pure alchemy.
And regain balance.
And then you regain balance.
And then you live in your heart.
And then you are in your heart.
And then you're Dr. Levry being happy with that smile. Thank you so much, Dr. Levry.
It's a joy.
It is. It really is a joy being with you.
Yeah. It's really a joy. It's really a joy. I am so grateful. I am the one who I have to thank you because you're using your beautiful platform to light the way for others so that the bright sun can shine in our lives.
Amén. Amén. Gracias.
Thank you.
Gracias y gracias a ustedes también por compartir esta conversación,
Yes.
este momento amoroso,
Yes.
de mucha sabiduría, invitando obviamente a la práctica, a la autoobservación, al autoconocimiento, a la autotransformación, para vivir una vida muy plena, muy feliz y muy consciente de nosotros y de los demás. Así que gracias, compártanlo por favor y fue una dicha de verdad tener a Dr. Levry y espero que lo hayan disfrutado tanto como yo. Muchísimas gracias, Dr. Levry.
Thank you so
Thank you,
so
thank
much.
you, thank you.
I am so grateful.
Me too.
Yes.
Thanks.
Thank you so
Gracias.
much.
Encontrar